Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie, my loves. Let's get started on today's reading. I'm going to pull a few cards from this deck and see what messages we have for today. And then we'll go into the golden deck and get some more messages from Spirit. These upside down. Okay, first card up is regarding abundance, okay? So something regarding a business, Aquarius. So if you're in the throes of getting together a business venture, or you've had thoughts about putting together a business, this is a good omen. This is a good time to do it. For some of you, this might include documents or contracts that need to be signed. Don't dilly-dally on that. If this is something you've decided you want to get into, this is the time to do it. They're saying that whatever this endeavor is, it's going to be, it's going to bring an inflow of abundance in for you. And at this time, you are creating something spectacular. You have the power to do it. You have the mindset. And you have something very special about you that when people are around you, they're picking up on this, Aquarius. This is because all of Aquarius are empaths, and, you know, depending on how powerful your empathic abilities are, you have clairs, you have intuition, you have telepathy, you have a lot of different things going on right now for yourselves that are strengthening with time. And people are picking up on this, especially those that are vibrating lower than you. There's such a contrast that they don't know what it is, but some people will look at you in awe or just feel in awe around you and want to be around you and not understand why, just like this intense pull toward you, like an attraction. And others will be fearful. Okay, so the next message is about becoming ready. You have the resources now and the abilities to manifest whatever it is you're wanting. All right, they want you to look at life, take it in like when you were a child, like in a childlike way. See life as being magical. Get your creativeness flowing again. Throughout the years, people have put you down or said things to you, or you've heard things, and things were purposely put out in the ether regarding your strengths, your abilities, what we're capable of doing as humans. And they were basically lies, okay? So you're far more potent, you're far more, your potential is through the roof right now, basically. So go ahead. They're saying you're ready to take on the world right now, and you have the resources and the ability to manifest all of the things you're wanting in. All right, the next message for you is about your creativity. So this is all coming together here. They want you to know that you are very powerful right now, and you can put out high quality work. And, you know, most importantly, be a team player, because like I said, people are going to see you as a very special person that has these just they're gonna put you up above anybody else in the area of where they are. They're just gonna see you as somebody special, somebody strong, somebody with these very creative abilities, and just your aura and your energy. They're gonna pick up on it. And they just know that you're the one who's going to deliver, okay? Not to say that they won't be adding to your projects and your capabilities. And if you're opening a business, they are absolutely going to be a team player. They are going to be adding to everything, making it all come together. But you are going to be looked at in a special way, like you're the person they're going to come to when there is a problem, or you're the person they're going to come to when they need something miraculous done, something done quickly, or something that isn't expected pops up. They're going to run to you for that. All right, let's pick up these cards now and go into the golden deck and see what other messages we have for Aquarius. Alrighty, guys. someone from your past that was not good for you at the time is going to reach out to you. Okay. And this is something where they're going to work very hard at getting you back, and you're not interested. They're going to call you, or they're going to hit you up on Facebook or something like that. This person back in the day, you didn't see it really back then because you were vibrating a lot lower, and at that time you had more lessons and teachings to go. But now you've come a long way. You've boosted up your mindset, your strength. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've come a long way. And now you could see this person very clearly from the past. And you're saying to yourself, what was I doing with someone like that? I would never be with someone like that now. And that is a good sign. That just shows your growth from then to now. But this person was on the cusp of being almost evil. All right. They would be very manipulative and tell you things specifically to try to manipulate you, to purposefully try to make you feel bad about who you are and everything that you did and said. And the reason that this person was doing this is they wanted you to feel, they wanted to control you in some way. They wanted to feel like they had some type of testing your boundaries all the time, and they wanted to overpower you and control you. All right. They're thinking about you now. They don't understand who you've become, and you're a completely different person at this point, pretty much. I mean, you're still you, but you're eons away from this person and where they're at. They've had some growth, but not a whole lot, okay? But for whatever reason, something strange has kicked in with this person that they're literally obsessing on the fact that they want to find you, they want to talk to you, they want to see if there's any chance for you to get back together with them. And so don't be surprised if you see a message on your Facebook or one of the platforms, or even a phone call or a text from this person. This person may also try to come to your home. All right. Your home is your safe place. So don't be afraid to not answer the door if somebody shows up at your house with bad energy. This doesn't have to be this person I'm talking about from the past. It could be even a family member who you're trying to separate away from. You're trying to, keep that separation. They're bringing in some bad energy toward you. They're making you feel a certain way. Or sometimes we just pick up on someone's energy, period. It's not, it does make us feel a certain way, but it doesn't really affect us all that much. But just the mere fact that we're feeling some sort of negativity around a person, that means you should stay clear of that person, okay? Start focusing on you and all the good things, all the good feelings. Focus, on bringing people into your circle who make you feel good, who lift you up, who have your back, whom you trust, and you feel the same way about them. All right, but I am seeing some stress here. I'm seeing not just stress, it looks like judgment. Okay, so somebody that you're committed to, it looks like this might be something in your relationship, or a relationship that you've committed to in some way. It looks like right now things might feel a little off. This has to do with your finances, by the way. You're trying to balance your finances, and it's just bringing in a lot of stress. So at this time, your significant or the other person might be judging you, or you might be even judging them on a salary that they're bringing in, wishing that they could bring in more, wanting them to bring in more or do better. I do see that changing. I do see good news around the finances here. And along with that, the commitment is going to just improve. Okay, I'm seeing a new financial beginning here. So some kind of new money coming in with this boss figure here. This is a boss figure, and this money is going to come in, bring a lot of happiness, bring in some abundance. This is actually something for a lot of you that you've wanted, that you've thought about your whole life, that not like you want to work a job 10 hours a day every day, not like that, but this type of work and the amount of money you're making, you're finally feeling satisfied, or when this comes in, that is going to be how you're going to feel. All right. And you're going to want to move away toward other things that have been bothering you. Once you see your finances getting bumped up, it's going to put you in another, you're going to feel like you're on another level. You're going to feel like you leveled up and you're doing well. So you might want to move. You might want to, go from your apartment or your home to a nicer one or a bigger one or what have you. But I do see a lot of you are going to be doing well if you're not doing well already. Okay, this is again regarding your position, your career. So definitely seeing an improvement with that. All right, so here I'm seeing opportunity coming in. I'm not shocked. The opportunity card has been coming in hot, and I'm seeing a lot of you are sitting on the fence about this opportunity. All right, I told you guys a couple days ago not to miss this opportunity to jump in. Some of you are holding back for some reason. It's making you feel, something about the opportunity is making you feel defensive, or you're waiting on this. Okay, if you wait too long, you're going to miss out on it, and you don't want to do that on this one. This one is going to afford you the life you've always dreamed of, a life of luxury and independence. Okay, so also this is a good time to let you guys know I do offer $20 readings if interested. You can ask a few questions, or you can give me whatever your scenario is, and I will do your reading for you. You can click on the description below the video to see what services I do offer. Okay, we're moving on. All right, there's someone out there that needs to hear this message. This is regarding something that happened a while ago, and this has affected you in some way that you can't let this go. And what happened is the Spirit is saying this is the time that you need to be strong and let this go and put this to an end in your mind. This is like a part of your soul. It runs deep, and it's affecting you in more ways than one. Okay, so you really want to release this pain, whatever this pain was. It looks like it was a teaching or a lesson, and if you didn't get that, or you don't understand it, go back to this ending or whatever this was and reach into that event or that situation or that relationship and pull out your lesson from that or your teaching. Once you do that, that is going to bring you up several levels, because you're going to realize that that situation, as hard as it was on you, was meant to happen because it brought you up 3 or 4 notches. Okay, meaning your vibration has risen tremendously from this situation. Although it was very painful and very difficult for you, this is something you needed to go through in order to receive more strength and be tougher in life, and just making you able to get through things in life a lot smoother, like sailing through things versus hitting the wall, so to speak. Something very special is heading your way. This is going to be like a great victory. Okay, it's also going to take away these emotions of feeling stuck and depression and just feeling like you can't get ahead, and you're waking up every day to the same life, the same lifestyle, the boredom, nothing's changing, just being in a state of maybe not feeling happy for a lot of you. All right, that's all about to change. There's something incredible coming. There's movement with this, and this is all moving toward you. It's going to come through as a victory, And you're going to be set up when this comes in. I'm seeing you looking abundant, looking happy, looking serene, having everything you need. And look at the background. That is just exactly how you're going to be feeling. That's what I'm feeling for you right now. Just like this burst of beautiful energy, a light surrounding you and giving you amazing feelings of joy. Okay, this is coming. All right, it looks like you won't have to wait long, Aquarius. I want to say give it a week. Within a week's time, whatever this is, it's headed your way. All right, I'm also seeing something here regarding your energy. Okay, some of you are wanting to get into this energy work, or something about energy is confusing or affecting you somehow. Okay, so this energy is confusing you and it's affecting you. So you're feeling all over the place with the energy. Okay, that's basically the message here. The energy is making a lot of you, if not all of you, feel like you're all over the place. Okay, and it's time to just put yourself on that pedestal. And there's also things, your emotions are high, so you're taking things differently than you would normally take them. A lot of you are very irritable, and certain people set you off. Okay, these people that set you off are the ones that actually look up to you, that actually feel your power when they're around you. But because they feel so small around you, they don't know how to react. So because they don't have a lot of confidence in themselves, they might be talking behind your back or just trying to diminish what you're doing. If you're in a work situation, they might be trying to diminish your work, take something away from you, make you feel less powerful. Okay, so just they're working on you behind the scenes, trying to do things to your energy. But what's happening is the opposite. The opposite is happening for you, Aquarius. What is actually happening is the blockages that you've had in the past are opening up for you. So thus you are becoming the star, and the people around you, they're not understanding you. Okay, they're trying to figure out their own issues and problems, and they just think that there's something about you and they can't put their finger on it. All right, so here I'm seeing something about a new path, Aquarius. So a lot of you are moving away from the person you used to be. You're actually taking a break from just your old emotions. It looks like the emotion of feeling left out in the cold, being stuck. You're wanting a do-over. You're wanting to start over, not to do the things from the past over, but to have like a brand new slate. These two cards are heavily focused on new beginnings, new starts, and a lot of knowledge, I want to say, intellect, and a lot of thought. A lot of thought processes going through your heads right now, Aquarius, trying to figure out how to bring balance into your lives and trying to figure out where you're going from here. And we have that fifth dimensional feel all around us. It's in the ether. We're feeling things are changing. We don't, for those of us, by the way, who are scrolling on our phones, this is probably, it could become too much. So limit yourself with that. Limit yourself with electronics. They're not really good for you. They're not good for your brain. And just, hang back on that a little bit, because that can really bring in some depression for a lot of us, especially because empaths are sensitive and we're holding this energy. So I noticed scrolling on my phone that I'm being pummeled with this, everything's coming out at once right now, all this negative stuff that's not being talked about, on the boob, and it's just, they're relentless. They're just, everything is coming out, and it can leave you feeling depleted and sad. But The perception, if you want to look at it in a different way, is we are watching the old guard being disassembled right before our eyes to make room for the new. We can't just start this new fifth dimension, this new world, and cover up all the mistakes and bad things that were there for us. We have to dismantle all that, make it all go away, and start fresh. And that's what you're seeing, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. And if you did, please, if you wouldn't mind, take a second and hit that bell, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.